Squidgame. I should do an episode talking about Squidgame, right? Hey, this is Van der Puchert, and you're listening to Finding Frequency. And although this episode, or the show in general, is more about finding the extraordinary, I want to say something that I found extraordinary. So if you listen to Finding Frequency a couple of episodes back, quite a few, I mentioned to you that one of my kind of things that I do, especially after a long day of work or when everybody's gone to bed, Marta and Francie, I kind of head off to Netflix. And then for the last couple of months, I found like Asian movies and like Asian inspired TV shows, and I started watching them. And I think I actually made a show about where I kind of commented about how I found it refreshing because the storylines are usually a little bit different to what I'm used to. And I think it's kind of a cultural thing because I think we get used to things. And then I always find that in a lot of that, I was admittedly watching a lot of Chinese and Japanese TV shows, that there's always a kind of twist in the tale, always something strange. And when they go over the top, they really go over the top. And I'm not necessarily talking about, martial arts kind of stuff, like cop shows and kind of other kinds of stuff. But what I want to say is, like, I just found it so refreshing. And then at some stage, a couple of weeks ago, I came across this show called Squidgame, watched it. I think I kind of consumed it so fast, and then it blew up. I don't know if you've been watching, but I'm actually really excited about the idea that an Asian production is now a number one hit on Netflix. And it's kind of one of the best, like, largest grossing TV shows in a long time. But anyway, that being said, my next prediction, because this is now my other kind of pet addiction, is that I'm watching way too many Nordic TV shows these days. So not too often, when a long day comes to the end and there's nothing to do and I go sit on the couch because I'm trying not to snack like a crazy man, I search for something that is from Iceland or from Norway or from Denmark, and then usually kind of strangely dubbed, as with the Asian shows, and then I just get immersed. I find that their cop shows, their kind of detective series, are kind of riveting. So maybe this is a Finding Frequency prediction. Who knows? I just thought I wanted to share a little bit of my after-hour leisure activities. Not as inspiring. I could be a Seth Godin and kind of quote books and stuff, right? But come on. Or maybe be a bit cooler and say I'm doing all kinds of interesting cocktails and stuff. But I'm watching TV. But I'm trying different things. But also it's kind of a learning, because I think that's what makes this whole world interesting, and also my journey here in Poland interesting, is the fact that if you're open to kind of see past small little niggly annoyances like dubbing or whatever, and try to analyze something and really see something that is unique or extraordinary, if you open enough for it, you'll find it. And then finally, what is my extraordinary for the day? Maybe not Squidgame, but a very calm and chilled walk with Marta today to the convenience store. We don't get to do that a lot. We both have our kind of schedules that we chase, but I think around 11 o'clock we just decided to take a walk down to the convenience store to pick up a few things for the home. But also the sun was out, the weather was really great, kind of still fresh and kind of autumny, but the sun was out, and just taking a stroll, taking that moment was really worthwhile. I hope this was worth your while. If not, go out and make something worthwhile. Thanks for listening.